Hello, everybody. Or nobody, it says. That's fine. That's fine. Um, so I just wanted to do a quick live for the 911 outage that's going on and where it's affecting, and also if anything's been cleared up yet. So there's also there's lots of things online. If you're if you need to call 911, I know you're not gonna want to have to search to see how to do it. Hello, husband. Thank you for joining me. It says I have 0 viewers, but you count in my eyes. Can you hear me okay? So, the Sioux Falls, South Dakota, the Metro Communications is experiencing technical difficulties and is unable to receive 911 calls at this time. So I know that South Dakota and Nebraska and Southern Nevada are experiencing outages. There's everybody is talking about, for sure, 4 states have outages. But then there are other states. I've seen 9, and I'm going to try to give you information from people who seem legit, but I mean, I'm just going to peruse some news websites and Twitter, try to get you guys the some of the different locations and what you should and how you should contact 911 if you need to, or yeah, you can just put probably 911 outage and then your area, and then there'll be a news article probably or something that will tell you how to contact 911, because it doesn't look like the ability to contact 911 is completely out. It looks like it's just you gotta have a workaround. And I think that people who are affected by this have been getting alerts on their phones. So I think that if you are affected, you should have had a public safety alert on your phone. And through that public safety alert, I think you should have been told how to contact 911 if you need to. So yeah, in South Dakota, in the Sioux Falls area, people are advised to call 605-367-7000 or text 911 in case of an emergency in the county. And for residents in Rapid City or Pennington County, 605-394-4131 or 605-394-2151 can be used to contact dispatch. So if you have if you need to call 911, you probably just have to look up the number for dispatch. That is usually found on the website for your police department under the dispatch number or the non-emergency number. And non-emergency will send you to the dispatch person or somebody that sends you to them. So that's really looks like what they're advising people to do if you can't get through to 911 is to look up the non-emergency or dispatch number on a website and call that. Yeah, and then they've been saying that don't call 911, test it, and also they'll let everybody know when 911 is back. And I've seen that for a couple different areas. So it kind of sounds like everybody's giving the same information. It kind of sounds like it basically sounds like if you're affected, you've probably gotten an alert on a cell phone. And I know that's just assuming everybody has cell phones now. And hello, WD Glock and Roll. Yeah, so so I know that, like, I do know, well, my grandma now has a cell phone, so I don't know if she'd be able to handle an alert on it, but it's just kind of assumed everybody has a cell phone, and so it looks like everybody's getting alerts about it, and then that's how people are finding out how to get a hold of the 911 if they need to, and it's not that 911 is completely down. It just looks like you have to call. They want you to call the non-emergency or dispatch numbers that can be found on like a website, but also it's probably found in the text messages people are getting for alerts. And I've seen already that Southern Nevada has might be up again. So I'm just going to take a look to see who is still affected. If anybody's back up again. I don't know. Is this a hack? Whatever. It probably is, right? I know this happened before. I think Christina, my sister, said that there's a huge outage like this in February. I can't remember that. So I was just going to look up Reuters has a lot of stuff about it. I have seen several people say that. I've seen several people say that places have been restored, and then I've seen them say that they actually haven't been. So let me try to find you. So that was about South Dakota. Let's see if there's anything that looks new from. Oh yeah, Las Vegas was impacted. So let me really quick see what they have to say. The South Dakota Department of Public Safety, Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department, and Douglas County, Nebraska all reported outages to their 911 services. And then I got some ads. And oh, it's because I didn't click on people. Let's see. Here we go. So for the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department, the LVMPD, they still have a pin up. Oh, here's an update from 32 minutes ago. So their pin from 2 hours ago is urgent. There is a 911 outage impacting your ability to contact us right now. Dial 911 on a mobile device, and we will be able to see your number, and we'll call you back right away. So some people are saying that don't try to call 911, or some places say don't call 911, and then some places say call 911 and we'll call you back. It really looks, though, like is it probably a good idea to call the non-emergency or dispatch number, or I'm sure that you've probably gotten a message on your phone, and that's probably told you how to contact them if you need to. All right, Sir Snails 417. I just heard about this. I wonder if it has anything to do with the military drills in California. Oh, I didn't know anything about military drills in California. Yeah, I'm not sure. I haven't seen anything about why this could be happening yet. So, I mean, I suppose anything's on the table right now. I'm not sure. In February, when there was a big outage, I can't remember what that was from, but cellular outage, radar outage, and now 911 outage seems like our emergency infrastructure is being tested in advance of a real attack. Yeah, it's scary to think that all these things could be impacted at the same time, and because we don't know right now why this is happening, I'm not gonna take anybody's theories off the table right now, or anything like that. I mean, if I was an adversary of the United States, it wouldn't. I don't think it'd be out of the question to test things, but I just don't want to. I wouldn't want to start panicking people by making, I mean, if I know that nobody right now, like on the news or anything, would want to scare people with that, or maybe they would. I don't know, but right now I don't think any like they haven't said why. So yeah, and I just can't remember what happened in February. So thank you for commenting. Sir Snails 417 definitely seems to be testing the defenses. Yeah. And they've said that on the news that they think that some of our adversaries are in our infrastructure systems, and like with like just waiting to disrupt with hacks and things. And so, but yeah, right now we don't know what's going on, but it is weird that everything's happening all at once. Yeah, is anybody here affected by this? That's a good question. The casino. Oh, Zach is downstairs for me right now. He's my husband. The casinos there got hacked in a big way last fall. Las Vegas is getting lots of hacks in. Okay, so yeah, it's definitely seems like Las Vegas would be a target of choice for this kind of thing. Nothing on MSN. I work in healthcare and the billing system was hacked back in February. We still can't bill insurances and the funds are running dry fast. Oh no. That's gotta be hard to deal with. I'm really sorry that happened. Somebody who's listening right now is dealing with a situation at their workplace, I think. I'm not going to say anything about that person's situation at their workplace, but their workplace is dealing with something. And and so it really seems like there has been a lot of hacks. And I don't know, because like a hack from like an adversary and like a ransomware hack would be like two different things. Like, well, maybe. I don't know. Our adversaries probably need money, so maybe they do a ransomware hack too. But yeah, I really think that they have that. It wouldn't be out of the question if it was a country that wanted to do harm to the United States, because like they've already. I've heard that there's already stuff in like the system of like our infrastructures and stuff. And you'd want to test things before you do something bigger. And this would, but like, yeah, we don't know what's going on yet. So all we have is talking about theories and stuff. And, but it could all, yeah. I think that doesn't sound wrong. But I haven't heard anything about the military drills in California. So I'll have to look that up. Mainstream media. Oh, okay. Thank you. Yes, MSM. Nothing. Oh, actually, that's why I came up, because I got a text from somebody who was watching one of the mainstream medias that had it on, and so yes, there was one of the mainstream media companies did actually talk about this. It's not just ours, it's the entire billing system. Oh no. That's insane. You still can't bill insurances? That's hard. I mean, it's already a hard system to deal with when it's working correctly. And so, yeah, I'm really sorry that the extra pressure is put on you and your colleagues, Sir Snails. Yeah, I know that Epic out of Madison, oh, this must have been a couple of years ago already, was hacked with a whole bunch of information that was taken, and like everybody, like at least, I don't know, everybody in the Midwest for sure, every hospital is under like the Epic system, and so we got letters about that. And AT&T's had a big hack lately, so PNW here. What does that stand for? I'm sorry, I'm really bad with that kind of thing. What does that stand for? It's happening. Yeah, Adam S. Yeah. Yeah, because I've seen I've seen now like Reuters had it, MSN, the New York Times. Did I have to pay for the New York Times? In 4 states and Las Vegas. Yeah. Oh, $1 a week. I don't know. It seems like a lot. South Dakota, Nebraska, Texas, and Nevada were unable to call emergency numbers. I don't even know what the date is today. Oh, okay. A large-scale outage on Wednesday was affecting residents' ability to call the 911 emergency number in Las Vegas and southern Nevada, parts of Nebraska and Texas, and the entire state of South Dakota. In Las Vegas, calls to 911 on landline phones and mobile phones were not connecting. The Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department said on social media at about 7:30 p.m. So this has been going on for a little bit. Red alert. Pacific Northwest. Oh, okay. I lived in Seattle for a little bit. Oregon. Oregon. we have a city in Wisconsin, and it's the opposite of the state how it's said. Sorry about that. New Orleans. My husband went to Tulane down there. Oregon, for U2WD Lock and Roll. Douglas County for you at Adam S. Clackamas. That's enough personal information. Well, I was just about to give you guys all my health insurance information. No, okay. Fully go to gaming. ABC article from this morning covering 911 service cyber attacks. Oh, okay. Thank you for that information. Fully go to gaming. Douglas is huge. Clackamas is packed. LOL. Yep. Oregon. New Orleans. New Orleans. My husband's better at saying it correctly. Big counties, no worries. In Wisconsin, we pronounce everything a little funny, so apologies to anybody. And also, I need to take a drink. Say like a local. I'm still learning Wisconsin names, and I'm almost 40. No, not. Okay. Sir Sales, I'm trying very hard for you. Oregon. Okay. Because we do have an Oregon, Wisconsin. New Orleans. Or New Orleans. New Orleans. 3 syllables. I have a soda stream. And I just put Neo in it. Okay. So. I'm just gonna see if there's any updates on anything that's coming back. I just wanted have a quick live. I got it, yay! But I did say it several different ways, and so I'm not really sure which way it was. But I am so glad that I got 3 exclamation points from you. It makes me very happy. So I'm just gonna do. I'm gonna kind of try to finish this up quicker than like the 2 to 3 hours that I take normally to do a live, because I have to get ready to go to film a television show, and so I'll be gone to do that for a few days. So I still have to get everything set up at home and packing and all that. And so, but I just want everybody to know that I think that everybody who has so much hate, never mind. I like Easter snails. Okay. Um, so, yeah, I think basically the conclusion is from tonight, there is, there are 911 outages happening, definitely in four areas, Las Vegas and Southern Nevada, parts of Nebraska and Texas, and the entire state of South Dakota. Did you say that it was did you say that it was happening up in the Pacific Northwest or down in Louisiana? I said Louisiana. And I said Louisiana right. Or are you guys okay? Or is it happening to you guys? So it has affected a lot of people. You're headed to bed. Be safe out there. I'll sub. You've been a good sport. Good night. Thank you so much for subbing, and thank you for talking, and I look forward to having you in chat again. Good night. So yeah. Okay, now that you've heard. Okay. So yeah, I guess the conclusion is this is happening in some areas. It looks like they've informed people from what I've seen in like pictures on social media. It looks like people have gotten text alerts about this, and through the text alerts it says what you should do. And so in some places they say to call 911 and they'll call you back, and in some places they're basically giving the non-emergency number or the dispatch number, and those can always be found really easy on websites and for your police department. So yeah, if you try to call 911, it doesn't work, then you'll have to look up their non-emergency or dispatch number through their website. It's going to be on there. And yeah, so it is happening. I've seen a couple people say that Southern Nevada has been fixed, but then I've also seen some people say it hasn't. So I'm not sure if anybody's restored yet or not. I'm gonna just take a quick look at the latest stuff. I'm just getting used to trying to do like these quick live breaking news things, so I'm giving it a try to find you guys information through like different news agencies and stuff, and social media, through like the reliable social media. I will get better at this, but I thought this was important to at least discuss. Many sources saying a fiber line was cut, affecting 911 trunk systems. Oh, okay. Thank you for that. Good information. Fully go to gaming. Fiber line cut. 911 outage. Let's see. Oh, so 7 months ago, it definitely was a cut fiber line that led to a 911 outage across Nebraska. Let's see if there's anything. So it looks like Nebraska has experienced this a couple times. January, and also because January wasn't 7 months ago. This really seems like, I mean, it could be a coincidence, because I think that would only affect, like, it wouldn't affect places so far apart. Without also affecting people in the middle, though, you would think, right? So, I don't know, it could just be a coincidence, too, that there are several out. Because I don't know how often, I would hope that 911 systems aren't, like, you know, non-operational often. Like, so I would hope it's not just a coincidence that, like, big ones are all out at the same time, because it's usually little ones. I just would hope that none of them are ever out. I am seeing Nebraska's had these like at least 3 times. They've had 911 services out, but I'm not seeing that as the cause of today's. But I mean, that is definitely something that causes it. So thank you for bringing that to my attention, because that's not just really interesting, but really important to know. So I'm seeing oh, there's a missing person too. A missing juvenile. Also in Las Vegas. Do you see her? Call the Metro Police Department. Because call their non-emergency or their dispatch, because you can't call 911 if you see her. This is because I'm still looking at Las Vegas Police Department. I see. I was like, everybody should stop talking about it now. It's just because I was looking at the wrong thing. Okay. Oh, okay. I never got to this. I am still working on breaking news stuff for you guys. And I cannot get distracted. Okay, update. So in Las Vegas, the phone services have been restored. All of the individuals who called during the outage have been called back and provided assistance. Non-emergency calls are also working. As always, please do not call 911 unless you have an emergency. Okay, good. Excellent. So Las Vegas is restored. That's excellent news. Let's see. We know that Nebraska was out, so let's see if I know Rapid City was in there. Not Nebraska, South Dakota. Don't tell anybody from Nebraska or South Dakota I did that. Okay. I can't find them on Twitter. I know that I'm using am I looking in the wrong spot? What's going on here? No, I spelled it right. I know I did. Okay. South Dakota. Wait, I don't even know. Highway Patrol? They might be able to tell me where to go. Okay, here we are. Finally found somebody on the internet 38 minutes ago. So it looks like everybody's getting restored. So that's great. Do you think that the fact that, I mean, this happened a couple hours ago now, but the fact that everywhere's starting to be restored within the last hour, that seems pretty quick if it was if it was a fiber optic, though, for everybody, right? That's just very intriguing. So I'm really glad you mentioned the fiber line. So yeah, services have been restored on the South Dakota 911 system. Our emergency system is fully operational and ready to respond promptly to any situation. Your safety is our top priority, and we are here to ensure help is just a call away whenever you need it. Do not call 911 as a test. All right, I won't. Oh, look at that. Trooper Burned was awarded the Hero of the Year award from 48 VFW Local 146. Congratulations. Aw. You look so happy. And everybody's happy because they have their 911 services back. Alright, Nebraska 2. I don't know what to look up. So I wish there was more of a if you wanted to look up a police department or sheriff's office or something like that, it was like there's an easier system to do that for like social media. Yeah, so we know that Las Vegas is back and South Dakota is back. And I think kind of Nevada and Las Vegas is two separate places. I guess that makes sense. Let's see. I've heard a lot of people say also Texas, Iowa, Florida, Wisconsin, and Kentucky. I've seen that in some places. I don't know though. And just because I have a blue check doesn't mean anything. This is the first time I've seen Texas added to this list. So, oh, Reuters might just be a good place to go. KVVR, they say they're a news agency. Let me just click on this mysterious. Okay. Yeah, so everybody that got everybody that was infected got messages. What do you film it for? Is it for a living? I've done a couple. This will be only for like with like a real production company. It'll only be my second filming for something like that, and my first one was for the documentary that The House in Between Two, and that was a paranormal thing. And I'm doing another television show, but I can't tell anybody anything about that until May. And I want it to be for a living. I have my own geophysics consulting company, though. I image the ground. I do a lot of cemeteries. Right now, historic cemeteries, just finding where they have graves and stuff. But I also could do, like, leaking pipes, or I can locate the extent of sinkholes and things like that. But recently, it's been a lot of cemeteries. Let's see. You were just thinking, what do all these states have in common? They all are nuclear storage depots or waste contaminant sites or states. Sir Snails, I really appreciate all your comments because that is very interesting. And I feel like in the future you could be a very awesome contributor to my chat to make it interesting and fun and exciting because I like what you say. WD Lock and Roll, cool. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, if you want to come back to my channel and, I'll be back at the end of next week and I'll probably be able to tell you guys if it went well or not. But then at the beginning of May, I'll be able to tell you guys like what show it was and what I did and stuff. But yeah. So I'm gonna end this, but I'll just put up on here. Yeah, The House in Between Two. A 78 on Rotten Tomatoes is good. I always feel like you want less Rotten Tomatoes, but you want more Rotten Tomatoes. Like, in reality, you wouldn't want to experience a lot of Rotten Tomatoes, but like on the computer, you do want more Rotten Tomatoes. I don't know. Anyway, so that's me right there. Oop, right at the beginning of that trailer. So if you guys are interested in paranormal stuff, that's what I did. And oh, Steve from Ghost Hunters is actually talking to me, and they just cut me out of the picture. That's fine, whatever. But yeah, I'll be doing another show coming up. But yes, so I'm gonna go pack and stuff for that, and I have people that are going to be house sitting. No, Christina actually, and a friend of hers and another friend of hers. They're gonna be hanging out and house sitting, and they're awesome. So Christina and two other people are gonna be hanging out at the house because they're gonna take care of the ducks that show up at my pond and my plants. And I need to clean my fridge because it is bad news. I know that it was on Amazon Prime. WD Glock and Roll. It was on Amazon Prime, and I don't I don't think you. Oh wait, it was. Let me see. For free, it was at one point. The House in Between, and then the House in Between 2. I'm not sure right now where it is for free, but I guess like Amazon Prime wouldn't technically be free because you gotta pay for Prime. I'm not sure. I'm Googling the weird stuff. Oh, and I didn't even Google that. The search box in Amazon just put something really funny in it. Let's see. Yeah, it is included with Prime. So, I don't know if you have that. I know it was on some other services. I think I had on my Twitter account a pin for where it was. But I think that I pinned somebody's post about it and it got taken down. Let's see, is it still up there? Oh no, my computer froze. Okay, I don't know if anything's gonna happen to me in 2 seconds. My computer's been freezing because I've been doing too many things to it. It froze. So I'm gonna sit here like it didn't freeze, and it'll be back in 2 seconds. Let's see. Okay, not everything is frozen, but when that happens, everything starts to freeze. So, there we go. Yes, the post no longer exists. That tells me where it is. Oh, it's on Apple. So it's, the iTunes. I don't have an Apple device, so it's on there. The Apple services had it. You found it? Oh, excellent. Well, thank you for looking for it. And I'm unfrozen now. I just tried to keep talking through the freeze. I hope it went okay for you. My computer's just been freezing. I've been doing a lot of stuff to it today, and I had to restart and all that. I need a new one. But yeah, so I'm gonna head out. It looks like some things are starting to get restored, and if they haven't been restored, that everybody that has been affected got texts that told them how to contact 911. And yeah, it really looks like either you call 911 and they'll call you back, or you should use the non-emergency number. I've used to call 911. I've used the non-emergency and the dispatch numbers, and they put you through right away. It's like calling 911. So sometimes I call them and I'm like, I don't know, is this an emergency? We'll find out what they think. And so I'll call like the non-emergency or dispatch and be like, I don't know. Like, we have some weird stuff happening at the house here, and we had the light in the garage go on, and then I saw it turn itself off. And then I was like, my husband and I, we were like, well, that could only happen if somebody was in the garage turning the light on and off. So there's somebody in our garage. So I called the non-emergency number for my area, and I said, I looked at the light, and I saw it go on and off. And so I called, and it was just like, that's weird, right? That's concerning, right? And they're like, well, it can only be done by like a switch, or is there like a motion sensor or something? It's like, only a switch. Okay, well, we'll come in and check that out. So you're right. So I have this thing where like that little heart in the chat goes right over the end of everybody's messages. So I'm right in the middle. Wait, in the middle of what? Of all the things, like all the nuclear storage and contaminated sites. Or they're snails, you're fun. Yes. I think that's all I have, and I'm sure my friend Diane, I'm sure she's fallen asleep listening to my soothing, relaxing, refreshing voice. Texas to the left of me, Florida to the right. Here I am in the middle with Texas. Wait. Here I am stuck in the middle with you. I can't remember how that song goes. So, okay. Then I'm gonna, I've been working on not doing a Midwestern goodbye. I literally do goodbyes to my grandma on the phone for 45 minutes. Like, we'll start to say goodbye, and then it'll just, like, kind of go on for 45 minutes. Like, I usually do 2 to 3 hours on the phone with my grandma when I call her. And a whole bunch, and, like, yeah. We are both not great at saying goodbye. I'm not great at saying goodbye, and Diana, she's not typing in chat tonight to tell me to just close it when I think it's done. And so I'm gonna pretend she's here to tell me that. So thank you to WD Glockenroll and Sir Snails, and also to Fully Goated Gaming, and Adam S. And there was at least one more person. Oh, and Zach. I thought there was one more person. Or maybe there wasn't. You guys were so great. It just seemed like there was this a group full, just a whole house party full of people in here. Diane, I need you to tell me to close it.